I have a secret to share with you. Well, it's not so much a secret. If your dad really, really loves bacon and puts bacon in everything that he eats, he might be a hipster. Yeah, hipsters, they just want to put bacon on everything. And today, I'm here to please the hipster dads on Father's Day by making a delicious bacon pancake. I'm starting off by cooking 8 slices of bacon. I'm actually having a little bit of a hard time fitting them all in the pan, but I know they're gonna cook down, so I'm gonna do something really dangerous and move them with my fingers so that I can accommodate the 8th slice. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it in there. I'll move it around in a few minutes when they start to shrink down. All right, I got some paper towels. You can drain the bacon on here when they cook. While the bacon is cooking, whisk together your dry ingredients. I have a cup of all-purpose flour here in this bowl. To that, add 2 tablespoons of sugar, ½ teaspoon of coarse salt, 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, and ½ teaspoon of baking soda. For maximum enjoyment of this recipe during the making of it and also during the eating of it, I suggest you listen to Mumford & Sons or someone like Mumford & Sons. High hipster ability. Set that aside and whisk together your wet ingredients. I have 1 large egg, 2 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter, and 1 1/4 cups of buttermilk. You're well on your way to hipster heaven. Whisk it together. And then after that's whisked together, you just very gently whisk in your dry ingredients. Whisk the dry ingredients in, but don't over whisk it. You want to make sure that it's just very lightly combined. Do not over whisk it. Leave some lumps. Just make sure that all the dry mixture is incorporated and then stop. Well, then you're ready. I'm gonna turn my bacon over. Man, I must have this heat on really low because these are cooking really slowly, but that's good because it renders the fat out really slowly so you get nice crisp bacon. And these are gonna be in your pancakes. You don't want them kind of flabby and fatty, right? You want nice crisp bacon, so cook it slowly. And if you're a real hipster, you can save your baking fat to cook some stuff in. Make sure you have like a ball jar standing by to save all your bacon fat in, and then you can like use it to make a pie or something. All right, these strips seem to be done, so I'm gonna take them out. I don't want them to burn. Burnt bacon is disgusting. They're actually the perfect size. Each pancake is gonna have a strip of bacon embedded in it. Look at all the fat that rendered out. What you wanna do is pour off most of the fat because you're gonna cook your pancakes in the bacon fat, which you don't have to do if you don't want to. If you want like a cleaner, less bacony flavor, get rid of all of this fat and cook it in butter. And I'm doing this in a cast iron skillet, which starts out basically non-stick anyway, so you don't really need a ton of fat. And I'm gonna wipe out some of these little bits. Those will eventually burn and make your pancakes not so great. So, you know what, I'm gonna wipe the whole thing out and then I'm gonna put the fat back in. Just a little bit of the fat. Then what you want to do is you're going to cook the pancake batter right on top of your bacon. So put a piece of bacon, I'm going to do 3 at a time, I think. Sort of like make a triangle with the bacon in the pan and then spoon your batter over the bacon. I'm going to turn the heat to medium and then spoon about 1/4 cup of batter on top. And what's going to happen is it's going to make little pancakes, and out the sides it's going to stick a piece of bacon. It's kind of cute. You want to cook these until bubbles form in the center and they start looking a little bit dry around the edges. I have it on a kind of lowish heat. Well, it's on medium, which is low to me because I'm always putting everything on so high. So it'll take a little bit of time, but you don't want to rush it. Meanwhile, just in order to not rush it, I'll go get myself a spatula. I think this time I actually waited long enough. You can see that there's plenty of bubbles. You don't want to wait until it's so long until it burns, so hopefully, let's just make sure that that didn't happen. Oh, see? Patience. It is a virtue. Sometimes. Hopefully that first pancake is always a mess rule won't apply here because this only makes 8 pancakes. You can completely double or triple this recipe to make as many as you want. These are beautiful. I'm so happy right now. These look fantastic. Nice strip of bacon right down the center, perfectly golden brown. They turned exactly the way I wanted them to. I'm gonna eat one. How about 2 pancakes per person? That means this recipe will serve 4 if it makes 8, which I think it will. You know what? I'm having 3. I don't care. 2 is not a stack. You could put a little butter on it if you wanted to. If you were a real hipster, you could put some bourbon in your maple syrup. Whip up these pancakes. with your kids. Your kids can make the whole thing, in fact, except maybe the splattering bacon part. Might want to keep them away from that. Serve it to your hipster dad, your regular dad, your mountain man dad, your hippie dad, your artistic dad, your sporty dad, any dad at all will love these pancakes for Father's Day. Everybody loves bacon. Every time we cook bacon in this kitchen, people just wander in like, oh, hey, what are you doing? Just stop by to say hi, even though I never come in the kitchen, ever. Really miss you. What have you been up to? Oh, is that bacon? Hi guys, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click here if you want to subscribe and click over here if you want to continue watching more great videos like this.